Once again, I'm out in Santa Rosa County, Florida, looking for carnivorous plants. And the first ones of the day are Pinguicula primuliflora. They're seemingly pretty easy to find in this part of the panhandle of Florida. We'll keep following this drain and see if we can find any other carnivores. Here's another good look at some of this Pinguicula growing along this stream on the base of this tree. It's been a bit of a slow start this morning. I'm looking through areas I don't normally look through, and I'm kind of unfamiliar with this part of the county. But finally found some Sarracenia Rubra over there, but before we get there, Pinguicula lutea. There's a lot of lutea at this spot. We got a nice upturned lid. They're scattered throughout. This is a little ridge almost. Kind of a weird spot for them, but I'm gonna see if there's any other species of Sarracenia out here. So I'm still in Santa Rosa County, and this is one of the main things I wanted to see today. It's Sarracenia Rubra subspecies Gulfensis, but it's very unlike all the other ones I've been showing recently. You can see it still has the typical Gulfensis flower, except that it's, you know, almost 2 foot long. And pictures, while very etiolated at the moment, they're still a lot longer than they should be. But this is the Riparian form of Sarracenia Rubra subspecies Gulfensis, and the other forms are terrestrial. And they seem to have a range divide as well. Like the northern half of the counties in the Panhandle have the terrestrial form, and the southern half of the counties in the Panhandle have these Riparian larger Gulfensis. So we'll see if we can find a better example, because this one is very etiolated. It's all knocked over. No good pictures. I mean, that's alright, but still not specifically what I want to see. There's a shoe beside it, so I guess somebody left their shoe out here. But we'll probably find more further down the creek. Hopefully so. Oh, and as is typical, we have more primuliflora. This is a pretty creek though. There's another one though. This one's smaller. You can see it clinging on to this the base of this tree. A very strange thing for Sarracenia. Looks like there's more back here. Still not great examples. We'll keep looking. We have 3 riparian carnivorous species here. This Gulfensis, Pinguicula primuliflora, and Rosa intermedia. This This little island in the creek is covered in these Riparian Gulfensis, but they're all still pretty etiolated down here as well. Here's an older picture, looks alright. Lid's kind of messed up. Way taller than average Gulfensis though, or the terrestrial form. Here's what these Riparian Gulfensis are supposed to look like when they're not so light deprived. You can see a lot bigger than the terrestrial form. I'll probably put up some side-by-side comparisons for you so you can see them. Get around here, look at these. That one fall off. They really just don't look like the same plant. I don't know if you can see all that amongst the bushes, but there's a lot of Gulfensis in there struggling to grow. Might need to come back later in the summer and see if they put up more pictures. I've never seen one of these growing out the water. And this one's huge too. This is a pretty thick clump of Gulfensis. It's not producing pictures well, but it's growing good. You can also see how tall this flower is. That one looks so much like a lotta. I was not expecting to see this out here. This little Rosa wants to be a Gulfensis. It's growing epiphytically on this tree. Tiny little thing. There's some more Rosa over here. These are a little bigger. I see a lot more back there, but it's going to be kind of difficult to get to. Might just keep heading down the creek. I've walked up from the creek a little ways because there's a clearing, and I found some more terrestrial growing Gulfensis. These look a little more like what you're used to seeing in the northern parts of these counties, but they still get a little bit taller And some of the hoods are a little bit bigger. See if I can find them. And the flowers are definitely taller. There's some in here. See the flowers up here. Well, these are absolutely tiny. See my hand next to that. I'm gonna be leaving this creek for now. I might go look for some flavas, but depends on the rain, what it does. Well, it's definitely raining now, but I did find a nice stand of lucos. Look at these Sarracenia clumps, they're huge. This is an interesting habitat. This place finally got the rain it so desperately needed. I decided to wait it out, and I found a very nice flava bog. Just down the road from that last spot, and tons more flavas. Looks like we actually have a one that's colored up over here. Look at that one. Also, there's a lot of Sarracenia Rubra. See the little red flowers? Tons of that out here. That's a nice flava though. I don't know if you can tell from here, but there's a bunch more over the hill. We'll get over there in a minute. Looks like we have some Leuco hybrids mixed in here. Yeah, this is a very nice population. I'm currently in Hancock County, and I've come across a very nice stand of Sarracenia alata in this old cutover. See them all poking up through the grass here and there. Got some with some decent color on them already, even this early in the season. There's a very nice stand. Oh wow. Look at this Drosera. Size reference, bigger than most capillaris. Very large flower stalk too. Look at the size of that flower stalk. It's a weird looking one. There's a lot more of these crazy looking Drosera. There's that one. That one's even standing up a little bit. Wow, look at the colors on these alatas. Very ornate. Golly, this Drosera is crazy. Doesn't even look like capillaris anymore.